What is up, all my Transformer fans? This is Freakstein here, and today we're going to be looking at the Camera Brothers. Um, I'm pretty sure his name is Chimera. Chimera. I'm not too sure. I just know that it is New Age set A dash H22, number H22. Uh, but it is the Camera Brothers. So, welcome to the channel. If you have not been on my channel, this is where we do live unboxings of these characters and we transform them from the instructions. So let's open this up and see what we got. So it looks like we have some stuff. It's always good to have some stuff. So in this little bag here, it looks like we have some type of weapons. Let's open this up and let's pop out these weapons. It does come with this little mini camera so that you can have guys like Shockwave here hold on to the camera. So there you go. He'll snap your picture. And we're just going to put him off to the side over here for now, because we need to look at what we got here. So it comes with two of these weapons. They're both the same. I'm not going to show you them both. And then also this weapon here. It's a little bit different. So let's go ahead and open up the package here, the clam shell. The good old clammy shell. So first thing that's in the package is this piece right here. This is for transformation. And then you get two of the same guys right here. They will be the exact same, except for one is left, one is right. And then we will have this guy right here, which is the middle version of this character. Yep. Yep. All right, so again, let's get rid of the clamshell. And put that over there for now. And it does come with some instructions. Now, these are some really big instructions. I hope they're clear. River, what's up? How's it going, River? Okay, so yeah, we got some pretty big instructions here for these characters. But yeah, let's just go through the articulation. They're all the same, so I'm just going to grab this guy right here. So he can bend his arm all the way out. He can rotate it all the way around. He has an elbow bend. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so back to articulation. So his head does move up and a little bit down, and of course side to side. And again, we've already went over that arm, so let's go to this side where we can kick out fully. We can kick out all the way to the front, and we can kick out all the way to the back, and again to the side. There is rotation, there is a knee bend, there is no ankle tiltage, but there is a rocker, which is pretty cool. Like I said, they're all the same type of characters. They do have waist swivel. I forgot about that. There is no ab crunch, but you can bend him forward at the joint here. So, and of course, this guy's weapon goes on here. So you can have him pew pew bang bang. And I know it's not the best angle, but I like this angle for when I'm doing transformation. That way you guys can see everything instead of watching the chat. But I'll just lay these guys down like this, and you can see them all together. Pretty cool characters. I've always liked the Camera Brothers. Always thought they were an awesome set. And we're going to keep on going. And like I said, on my channel, we do everything raw, okay? There's no looking ahead, looking forward at what other people have done, all that kind of nonsense. Because I want you to get the fan experience that you get when you get these sets. I don't want you to sit there and have to have a guy that's already transformed stuff a million times and then will tell you, oh, it's a great toy. Meanwhile, it's a hunk of poop, right? So... Don't forget to hit those likes, people. It really helps out the channel. I do have over 4,000 Transformers, and in the next 3 months, you'll see them all displayed. I will do a video of me displaying them all. Okay, so let's get into transformation of these guys. So let's take off his gun. Oh, that's in there really good. So the first thing they want us to do... Oh, I forgot to show you guys some stuff. Okay, so there's the back of him. He does have these cover plates on the back, which I love. You know, it's a very good character. For being as small as it is, it's really good. And here you can see how he measures up against an actual size New Age character like Shockwave here. So here we go with the transformation. So spread the legs they want you to do. That's easy enough, right? We're going to come back here and we're going to just pop these legs just like that. And then we're going to come in here and there's this little panel. See if we can get this little panel out. There we go. Little panel. And again, a little panel, right? And we're going to take all this and move it all down here and fold up that panel there. Same thing right here. Bring that all down and fold up that panel. Now it does all tab in pretty well, which is cool. So now we're going to take these legs and we're going to stick them together. There's some tabs, sticky tabs. Yeah, we like tabs. Then we're going to come over to the front of this character. And we're going to lift this piece right up, just like that. I don't know how well you guys can see, but that's what we're going to do. Also asks us to fold in the fist. Fold in the fist. And then bend the arm up. And bend the arm up so it looks like that. And we're going to just take all this, and there's 2 holes right there, so that should tab in just like that. Make sure you tab in, and then same thing on this side. We're going to do that, and there's also a tab right there. So maybe I shouldn't have tabbed that in yet. So let's close this gap up right here, and then we should be able to tab this into those 2 slots. Just like that. Getting things tabbed in is important because it makes things fit and you don't have to fidget so much. Well, in my experience, if it tabs in, it tabs in. And again, it's just lining it up to actually fit into those holes. I'm having a little bit of trouble with this guy, but we'll get it. We'll get it. It's probably because this fist isn't always, see, again, I don't think this fist is all the way up. So let's do that and see if that will help out any. It probably will. But because these are on ball joints and they're small, it makes it a little bit difficult, but not too difficult. There we go. Now it's completely in. Really good. Really good, completely in. So now we're going to go around to the back here. And we're going to just put this just like that. We're going to open this up. Open this up. And I got the wrong guy, but that's okay. That looks right. So this probably was supposed to be like this, right? And then they want you to turn it around so it's like that. And that makes more sense because the purple line up right there. Okay. So now that we have that, it wants to come underneath here. And here's another panel. We're just going to open that up. We're going to bring the legs up like this. And then like this. So that's how we have it. And then like this. And then all this is going to come down. And there's a little hole right there that we can now tab that into. So there's nothing really you can do about his head except for just leave it like so. So we're going to do the other side. It's the same thing. So let's just do that. We'll take off this gun. And because I've seen the instructions and already just did that, let's see if we can do this without looking at the instructions. So we're going to have to fold this hand. Fold this hand. Bend the elbows up. Bend the elbows up. Oh, I should have started with the legs, right? Because that's what it was. So let's do that. Let's get this out. There we go. There's one. There's two. Put the feet down. Put the feet down. Open up this panel. Swing all this hinge back. And then close this. Take this. Make sure you swing all of that back. It's on a hinge. And close that. And then we can just put the legs like so. And back to this part where we just open up this chest. This should fold in. Again, you want to make sure these fists are up in the right position. This will tab in together right there. And then there's two little holes where we just got to get this fitted in correctly. Just like that. Open up this panel, this panel, this panel. And again, that's already flipped, so we don't have to do that. And we'll just flip this over like so. We'll bring that up, Bring this up and this up. There's a nice tab. There's the tab, and there we go. So now we have both of those. Now this guy might be a little bit different, so I'm going to look at the instructions for that guy. Let's take his gun off. So, I guess the feet are the same because on the instructions, it's not even telling you what to do except for get them into that position. So we're going to get them into that position. We'll open up this part here and open up this part here. we'll bring all of this folded on the double hinge, close that off, fold that, fold that, fold that. We'll close this off, and we'll bend these legs back like so. Now that we have that, we're going to take this piece, and you see how it pulls out? Look at that. It pulled right out. So it's not telling me in the instructions, but I'm just guessing we're going to have to do the same thing. Just fold these hands right up and bring them together in front. Bring them together in front. Get this tabbed in. And then once we have that tabbed in, we can now get them in there. I just pushed this down because I just figured that it'd have to do that anyways. So now we're going to come to here, and we're going to flip this out, bring this forward, flip this down, and flip that down. So that actually covers up his face, which is pretty cool. We're going to bend this and this, and we'll close this off just like that. So there we go. That's how we want that looking, right? So now we can take these guys here, and there's a tab right there and a slot right there. Oh, and one right there as well. I think that's the this probably connection spot right here too. But those look like the only ones that really matter right now. So let's get that lined up. Close that together, and then we'll press that in. Looks good like that. We'll do the same for this side. And again, I'm just going to lift this up just a little bit because there is a tab there. And then these obviously will tab back. So there we go. And then we have this piece right here, which will now, there's two little holes at the bottom and two holes at the top. And we can just snap that into place. And there we go. We have the camera brothers all put in. Now, I like the robot forms, but I'm having a little difficulty with this actual character, how it is like this. I do not like all this gappage. And you see how there's a slot right there. I'm sure somebody can 3D print something that would all fit on this, but also there's no weapon storage. Weapon storage is really important to me. So if someone out there could 3D print something that could snap on here, but also maybe have it so that you can take these weapons and put it in the shelf somewhere where it would all fit together nicely, that'd be great. Even if this has to be like this. But that would be great. But as for the front goes, it looks pretty good. Now, I told you I'd be honest, and I don't like the sides. I don't like it. You can see a lot of the robot. But again, someone could 3D print something, maybe even 3D print it so it comes over this top a little bit so that this becomes a button and this becomes a wind. Because one side should be a wind and one side should be a button. But all in all, it's a great little toy. I don't know if you guys like New Age, but I like New Age. I think it's pretty cool. And again, this part here, if you open this up, I'm pretty sure you can pull this part out. But there is a light. I don't have a battery for it. And I don't like putting batteries in the first place because they just corrode and corrupt. But there it is, the New Age Camera Brothers. And we'll bring out Soundwave again so you guys can see. Pretty cool. Or not Soundwave, sorry, Shockwave. My bad, folks. My bad, folks. All right, so let's get them transformed back up real quick. It should be easy. We'll take off this piece. We'll just pull this guy off, pull this guy up. We'll start off with this guy here. We'll lift that up. We'll bring his feet down. Pull this out a little bit so we can now untab this. Bring his arms, push that back in. Pull down his arms, pull down his wrists. This should now... What should this do? Oh, fold down like this. Okay, that's it. Nothing big. We'll open this back up, fold out this panel, bring this all the way back up, tab that into place, fix his foot, do the same for this side, bring it all the way up, and it'll just tab in, just like that, fold over his foot, and there he is. All done. Quick and easy peasy. We can give him back his gun, which is this one here. And we'll just put him down over here. We'll do the same thing for this guy. Just open this up, fold that down, fold that over, bring down the feet, pull them out like so. This will tuck in back here. We can now open up his feet, fold down that panel, pull down his arm, pull down his wrist, pull down his arm, pull down his wrist, split the legs, open up this panel here, fold this up on its double hinge so it now tabs in there and in here, like so. Covers up all them gaps. Do the same thing for this and this. And fold that up. Bring the foot down. Make sure that this is angled correctly so that this will tab in. There we go. Should be good. There we go. So there he is. And we'll give him his gun. And we'll put that guy there. And then we'll do the same for this guy. Just lift all this up. Fold this over. Bring down the feet. Pull them down. Fold that. Clap that in. Untab the arms. Pull them out to the side. Pull that down. Pull the arm down. Pull that down. And pull that down. There you go. Split it open. Fold open this panel, fold open this panel, rock it up on that double hinge there so everything fits in nicely and tightly, covers up all the gaps, and there we go. Pull down his feet, and of course, give him his gun. Simple transformation, very cool toys. Like it, dig it, it's pretty awesome. So that is my review of these guys. I would give them I'd probably say an 8 out of 10, just because when it's in camera mode there was no actual forming part to cover up all the back and underneath and stuff like that. Also give it the actual camera button and the little spinny root thing. So yeah, that's about it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. This is Freaking Sign saying, keep playing. Until next time.